everyone. Welcome to the Rooster Teeth Podcast. We didn't go over what the order is going to be.
Oh, we did it.
I'm Gus.
I'm Chris.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Blizz.
And I'm Gus. We're in the temp space. And normally before we go live, we go, what's the order?
Instead, we just talked about a hate crime.
We just talked.
It's not a hate crime.
And we didn't cover it.
Well, here's the thing. She didn't know that they both existed, so she had only ever heard the name Alfredo, but she'd only ever seen a picture of Gus. So that's why we were like, yeah, he's like 35. And she's like, what? Or like, however old Alfredo.
I look pretty good for 35,
yeah,
right?
Wait, Gus?
Like
Can
we give context?
Yeah, we have someone
just without saying any
Yeah, no,
specifics.
we have someone that we work with at the company who works for the company, but she's not a part of the company. So like she knows who people are, but not really. And we were having a conversation with her. We kept talking about we're saying like talking about like Alfredo and Achievement Hunter, but she thought it was Gus because she had only ever seen
Gus
a
is an
picture.
Achievement
No,
Hunter.
she had only
That's
ever
really
seen
funny.
a picture of Gus. And then had only ever heard the name Alfredo, so she was just like, "Okay, this must be the same person."
Different Spanish colony.
Yeah.
Gus is an achievement hunter. He's gotten all the achievements in Factorio.
I got him. That's my goal. Anytime Blizz asks about a game that we can stream, I know you've already acknowledged me. I will
Gus,
say
I have it on
Factorio
the
every
schedule.
time.
It's
I send
way-
Blizz Factorio gifts.
Hell yeah.
I always ask him, like, hey, so we have streams coming up. Is there any games that anyone wants to play? And Gus will always respond with a Factorio GIF. And I'm like, Gus, it's already on the schedule.
Yeah, I know.
You want
I'm
more?
gonna-
I'll give you more.
I have so much Factorio. we're gonna do it. We play
God.
Factorio. It's on the calendar. I know it's on the calendar. I
It's
saw
on
it
the
already.
calendar.
And
it's
where
me,
can-
it's us.
Where people go to youtube.com/Squad
Squad
Team
Team
Force.
Force.
Yeah.
Go subscribe.
When is this coming out?
Hold on. Let me
The
The
19th.
The 19th?
The
Oh
19th,
no,
yeah.
it's the 19th. That means you've already missed your chance to get something from the Rooster Teeth store and have it delivered before Christmas. But don't worry, you can still buy stuff from the Rooster
Yeah.
Teeth store. It just won't get to you by Christmas.
Gift
because
cards?
You get gift cards. Ooh, those are
Is that a
instant.
thing?
Ooh.
That's a
Those
thing?
are instant.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
just be like, yo, it's for me.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
yourself.
Or
can-
for people like me who have like January birthdays.
Yeah, me too. Wait, when's your birthday?
18th.
13th.
I'm gonna
Are you an
not
Aquarius?
be here.
No.
No,
Yes.
you're still a Capricorn.
Capricorn.
You're like cuspy. That's like the last day. 19th is the last
Yeah,
day.
you seem like a Aquarius. I
You
don't know what
seem
that
like an
means.
Aquarius, non-derogatory.
So
Thanks.
derogatory. You seem like an Aquarius.
What's your moon and your rising?
You're being interrogated right
full.
Let's get a
Full
spotlight
moon?
on Chris.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got
Okay,
a,
so Chris has not been ran through. He does not know his rising and his moon.
We're calling it ran through. Chris has not been ran through. Someone run through this twink, please.
I don't know, Chris.
Okay, we have to tone it down. We're saying we're talking to Gen Z.
I
Gus just did a.
I dabbed
dabbed.
like the Gen Zs do. I heard when I wasn't here the other day, you guys went a little overboard on the RTP.
Well, you have to be more specific.
Which one?
Yeah.
It was what was it? You two, Drew, and Blaine.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We had to cut stuff.
Yeah, because like I was talking about something about that didn't get cut.
Some stuff did.
The
Tyler was showing me
tuba-
stuff before
tuba
we went
player.
No, that got left in.
Oh, tuba
We
player
just
got
didn't
left
say
in?
names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then the therapy one, yeah.
The therapy got cut.
Therapy
That
got
shit
cut.
was funny though.
Just,
That's my favorite RTP I think I've ever done.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
we need to
I like
put-
how before this show, you were like, "Oh man, if I ever do a cast again, that's the best cast. I would love to have that cast
Chris
together."
isn't
And I was
making
just
the
like,
cut.
"Yeah,
Chris will not be making the cut.
You don't have to be in everything. That's the beauty of it.
No, I know, but I just like at least would want to be in the best."
Chris, you are the best.
You are the best.
Oh, thanks. I just didn't seem sincere when considering you were just making your best cast, your ideal cast, and
You were busy that day. That's not on us.
yeah,
But
no, but you're talking future best.
What you don't
Yeah.
understand is that the combination of Blaine and Drew brings a corn-fed energy. That
Yeah. You don't give off corn fed.
No, you have like city boy vibes. I know you're from Texarkana, but you do have
no,
city-
Longview. It's even worse.
That's worse.
Oh, but you
Oh.
have like city boy
I had
vibes.
goats, I had cows, I had pigs.
Every
I
now-
was on a farm.
Did you have
You're
corn?
a farm boy, but not a corn
You're not a
boy.
corn boy. It's
Not
different.
corn
Yeah.
fed.
All right.
Every now and then, Chris's East Texas accent will slip out a little
What
bit.
does that
and it's
sound
like,
like?
my head will like
He
whip
just
around
did
and look
it a
at
little
him.
bit when he
Yeah.
said
Can we get
I-
some examples?
Yeah, can you give me an example? Because I don't know.
Watch the West Hunt stream.
He's been hiding for so
I
long.
used to say naked
Naked?
instead of naked.
Oh, like naked?
I had to consciously
It's naked.
shift, be like, it's
Naked.
not
It's
naked.
naked.
It's not naked. It's naked.
That's like
Well,
any KKID.
yeah.
naked.
For the West Hunt stream, Chris's voice was actually gone.
Yeah.
But so when he was sipping on NyQuil,
Yeah.
Dayquil, my
Dayquil,
apologies,
please.
he learned what lean was
Yeah.
first and foremost.
He didn't know what lean was?
I knew what
didn't.
lean was.
And you were doing it.
and you were doing it.
No, that's not lean.
Okay, fine.
It
you
was
were
more
sipping
like
a
Dayquil.
couple steps.
Yeah.
It's Dayquil, so it's anything. It's like more like upright.
So you're supposed to sip Dayquil like
You're not supposed to
Nice
sit
one.
Dayquil.
you're supposed to
My
do it like
doctor
every
said
4
the right
hours.
way to sip Dayquil.
Every 4 hours, you're supposed to not sip Dayquil, but take like 30 milliliters. So you were just like,
And
I don't
he
want
was
to say
doing
you're
about
overdosing on Dayquil,
Yeah.
but
he was doing about 45 milliliters over the course of an hour.
I built up a tolerance. I have some stories. I'm not ready to tell them yet.
Chris likes to
So
robo trip.
I have some. I have some robo trip stories. Not me.
Robo tripping
oh.
is the most
what's robo tripping? I don't know.
insane concept. I'm like, there's easier, better ways to get high.
Thank you for asking the questions I'm afraid to
Is
ask.
that
Liz.
Robitussin?
Yeah, or it's
Oh.
Robitussin
I thought-
or any like first generation.
I thought it was doing
allergy pill.
shrooms with a robot.
No, I wish.
That would be.
I'm gonna trip with
Yeah.
Quadrant.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not ready to tell these stories, but I have.
Oh my god!
It's been
I
10
have-
years.
I have some stories about someone I knew who was really into robo tripping.
That's the worst thing
Oh
to
my-
be
that's-
into.
I didn't understand it
Love
was a thing that
yourself.
people did when they weren't like
When they weren't
When
coughing,
they weren't
or sick.
16.
Yeah, that's like
Like,
a thing you
I-
do when you can't like
I think
even
we
buy,
buy
a
alcohol.
cigarette.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had
I thought it was
different
something people
16.
did in high
Bruh.
school,
Yeah, it's like a high school.
and I
thing.
knew someone who did it like full time.
Like this was their job, like 40
Yeah,
hours a week.
They were always robo tripping.
Yeah,
on
they
the
had
clock.
insurance.
Robo tripping on the clock.
And I have some crazy stories, and I just don't feel ready to tell them.
They
yet.
always spent their flexible savings account. They always.
That's it. That's it. End the show.
Yeah, the show's done.
Word. That's it. God, that's too funny. There was my neighbor a couple of weeks ago had someone. A couple of weeks ago, my neighbor woke up like on a Sunday morning, and there was a dude in his house, like in his bedroom.
man?
Yeah.
A rando.
Yeah, a rando
Like
dude,
like a stranger.
like standing in his bedroom without shoes, with a blanket that he was like covering his face, but I don't think he was.
Huffing.
I don't think he was covering his face to hide. I think there was something in the blanket
He
that
was
he was huffing
huffing.
the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And then so my neighbor woke up, told him to leave. The dude was like, "No."
What do you say to that?
Oh my! I'm fighting. I'm not. No,
I'm swinging.
I'm swinging. At that point.
I'm getting my BB gun. We're fighting.
Guys, I watched too many home intruder like videos for me to feel comfortable with that
Yeah.
entire
that's
situation.
the.
I'm pulling
How
out a
did he get
katana.
in the house?
So there.
Don't tell me. He
I don't
doesn't
wanna
lock
get
his
into it.
doors.
Okay, we don't have to get into
Um,
it. As a woman, intruder fear is my number one fear.
Yeah, my neighbor
We got
had
a dog.
to set
I do
off
have a dog.
his home
I have a
alarm.
Big dog.
It started going off. Then the dude ran out. So my neighbor chased him down the road.
Yeah.
I love that.
dang.
I love that for your neighbor.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they caught him and arrested him. But that being said, I saw a news article in the Austin subreddit yesterday about a dude without shoes who walked into someone's house in North Austin, somewhere in North Austin. I don't know where it was. And like the homeowner woke up at
Was me.
7:30 in the morning and had to chase the dude out. And I
Is
was
that
like,
your buddy?
I was like, the in the video, the face was blurred on the news stories. Like, I don't know if it's the same person, but it's like this person, like early in the morning,
Yeah.
walked
Oh my
into an
God.
Yeah,
unlocked
that's
door
super specific.
with no shoes.
Unlocked door.
Yeah.
Lock
So
your
are
doors.
you
No,
wondering-
that's exactly what I was gonna say because people down here, y'all don't lock your doors.
Yeah.
Y'all
I lock my
your
doors.
I lock my doors.
I lock shit out of bro.
Chris.
There,
I do.
who is-
That's why I get
who is
locked
that?
out.
There was like literally one serial killer that only killed people whose doors were unlocked because he was like, God wanted me to find this unlocked door to murder this person.
Right.
And I'm just like, if that's all the probable cause you need, I'm just gonna lock my door.
So I would hang out with friends. I would go over to their house and I would lock their door
Yeah,
after we go
like in the
and then
day.
they would be like, "Wait, why did you just lock my door?" And I'm like,
Why not?
There could be a killer!
listen, Sam.
There's no
there's-
downside.
There's
There's no
comedian
downside.
Sam J, and she's like a very masked butch black lesbian. And she's talking about her girlfriend like doesn't lock the door, and she was like, I was in the house, and she was like, I was in the house. If there's pussy in the house, lock the door. And I stand by that. I stand
"I got
by
two
that.
cats. There's pussy in
If
the
there's
house."
pussy in the house, lock the door.
I'm locking that door.
Lock the
I
door.
don't care.
I don't care. I don't care if you're going to get the mail. If I'm in the shower, I'm in the room with the door closed. If I'm in the house, the door is locked.
Yeah.
I'm not absolutely not.
I don't trust the outside
No.
world enough to let
No.
it in my house.
I used to have a roommate who would come home. She did improv, so she would come home late sometimes, like, and would just like not lock the door.
I don't understand
I
that.
can't. I can't.
I lock my bedroom door.
I do too.
Yeah.
I
I
lock
don't
want
do
as
that.
many locks between
And
me and
I-
other people as
and I
possible.
lock the bathroom door
I
that's
lock
connected to
bathroom
my
door.
bedroom.
Well, I stopped locking bathroom door until my partner walked in on me, like just fighting for my life in the bathroom, and I was like, "You didn't need to see that." I'm like Super Saiyan on the toilet.
Which hair turn?
Wait, which one were you? Was it Vegeta? Was it like Piccolo?
Yeah,
like, what's the level of
a
stress?
Vegeta. It was a
Okay,
Vegeta.
Principal Sans.
No, have
Not
you
quite
ever
Goku.
been on the toilet and
Had to get naked?
We were okay, I was streaming the other night, and I was trying to explain to people. I was like, yeah, I've been on the toilet before, and like I've been fighting for my life, and sometimes you just gotta take your clothes off when you fight for your life. And they were like, that's not a universal experience.
No.
You guys have never been like so just like I can't, like you're sweating. You're
Like,
like, it's a cold sweat.
That sounds like you're sick. Like you got
Yeah.
food poisoning.
No.
No,
Guys,
sometimes-
have you not been naked?
No.
You've never had to take your clothes off the shit,
No.
No.
bro.
No, what?
I guess we're built
I
different.
know. I guess we're about to. Have you ever like?
What is
it's-
happening? What are
it's
you
Wait,
like,
so you've never
okay.
been like
Wait.
this naked
Yeah,
on the
hold
What
on.
toilet?
hole's coming out? What?
Have you never like sat in the
Been
toilet, been
toilet
down?
naked, touching the floor.
Yeah, just touching the floor.
You're fucked up.
No, only whenever I was like food poisoning.
Yeah, it sounds like
where I was like
you're-
vomiting and
I mean, that's a given, but also sometimes not.
Sometimes that's the best position in order to
Sometimes,
fight those demons coming at you.
sometimes
y'all
God gives his strongest battles.
You all need fiber,
I
I have fiber.
man.
you're doing it wrong.
No, we're moving right.
Hey, I just a great Christmas gift we can get for Blue is a squatty potty. We should go into order that right
I
now.
will
Just
be
buy me a
completely
bidet
honest.
challenge.
I will be completely honest. I've been looking at a squatty potty because I
Okay.
would like one.
They-
The one
they
that
have
we
one
have
in
in
the
the
bathroom.
bathroom
Clutch.
is so nice.
Clutch.
I didn't know that's where your legs need to be when you shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
got-
not. It's because you're supposed to squat. That's how you're supposed to give birth
It's
too.
also how you're supposed to give birth.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Dude.
like some French king
it
decided.
was Henry VIII.
Was
wasn't it?
Was it?
I think it was
I thought it
Henry
was.
VIII.
I thought it was French.
I thought
maybe
it was Henry
it was
VIII.
English. You might be right. He would like to watch the birthing process, so
Yeah.
that's why today, even to this day,
Women are in stirrups.
Right, women.
Even though it's categorically,
Yeah, you should-
scientifically
Wait,
easier
so-
to
you
Just
should
just like
pop
shit
a
baby
squat,
out.
yeah, and shit that baby out.
Really?
You're literally supposed to like squat down and shit the baby out. Yeah.
That's how. Yeah.
Is that how you were born?
Chris,
On the
no,
farm?
Can you
No,
tell
but
me-
that's how like animals do it. They're
Yeah.
just like
It's,
Chris,
yeah.
can you tell me where babies come from?
yes.
Okay.
Like what stage? Like initially,
I
Tell
don't
him.
know.
He wants
I
to
don't
know.
know.
He wants
Like
to know
the
where
whole
babies come
process?
No one's ever taught me how babies
Yeah.
where babies
it
come
starts with sex.
from. Okay.
With semen
Uh-huh.
and
Why is this taking so long?
I didn't know where to start. Okay, I'll give you the TLDR. Semen in vagina makes baby. It grows,
No.
and then
so it's homophobic.
Yeah.
No.
It's homophobic. Interesting.
okay, semen and egg
Yes.
into body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fertilize, go big,
Mm-hmm.
then
Or go home.
then
Multiply.
then come out
Uh-huh.
either in multiple ways.
Yes.
I just love asking people
Where do babies come from?
because I want to see how they explain it. And that was perfect. And I
Yeah.
understood everything.
They're gonna put that in sex education books now.
Yeah.
You're
we should-
welcome.
We have a.
Probably better than a lot of our sex
That's
education.
better than
Yeah.
all of Texas and
Yeah.
Southern sex education. I didn't get sex ed until I was in high school.
Same.
Oh.
Like,
But
in-
people have sex before high school. as
No,
well.
you. Oh, not only if you're married.
Well, yeah. I remember I was in my 10th grade
I've never had
health
sex.
class, and our health teacher was like a coach, and it was like a full-time thing or anything.
Yeah.
And so we were just going around the class, like reading from the book, the textbook. Like one person reads one
Wait,
paragraph, the next
The
person reads
Bible
the
or
That's a valid question.
Yeah,
It's a
you
health
have
book.
to say seminal vesicles.
Well, no, one girl in the health class had to say penis,
Mhm.
but it was very apparent she had never heard the word
oh,
before
No.
because she kept saying penis.
Oh no.
That's right.
And I was-
That's
I was-
right.
And I was just sitting there like, what was it, 15, 16 years old, being like, she doesn't know how to say penis.
Well, if someone that called it if it said dangle, she wouldn't know what it was talking about.
hey,
The dingle dong.
Little dangle,
Yeah.
little donger.
other side of that, I remember
Pee-pee?
in middle school there was a teacher. She had this like jar of pennies on her desk, and
oh no.
and she always and she made a joke. It was like, oh, that's
'cause
my.
she's
She would
Southern.
she would talk about that being her retirement fund,
Yeah.
and she'd always make jokes about it, and she thought she was like killing it, open mic night type style, like. But really, she instead of saying pennies, she said, "Oh, I gotta get my pennies."
Yes,
and
that's
all the
Southern.
kids thought it
Yep.
sounded like
Penis.
So
yeah.
we'd all crack up because she'd talk about how she needs her penis
Yeah.
to retire. and it was hilarious.
Who broke it to her?
No
Be
one
like,
did. It was just like a thing.
Chris
You
was still
allowed?
saying naked at the time, so he
Yeah.
couldn't-
Yeah, it was, he couldn't really.
I like we talked about this on the stream. I was like, I have like a DVD of my like TV show from high school.
You showed it to me.
Yeah, and I like listen.
It's public access show.
Yeah, and listening to it, it's like I have like my southern accent. My Texas is like
I'm gonna need
real,
to see
real
that.
deep
It's
because this
mad-
is before I
it's mad heavy.
left.
Oh, I'm gonna need to see that.
Language is really funny to me about
It
how
is.
like even to this day, because I can understand dialects forming when mass communication and rapid communication was a lot more difficult, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you have the internet, you have TV, like it's a lot easier to hear people with different accents or people who don't speak like your very hyper specific region. And it's weird to me that to this day accents can persist.
Yeah.
And slang and lingo that's so specific to regions.
There's like you could see my accent come out if I'm like talking to my family.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But,
me
like,
too. It's
yeah.
only if
It's
I'm.
I code switch
with-
all the time.
yeah.
Mhm.
Where it's like I'll go home and be like cap, or I'll be like on mothers or something like that, and then talking to my parents or something like that, and be like I finna go to the store or something
Oh yeah,
like that.
The hit comes out.
It comes out. It
as
comes
soon
out.
as I touch down at Hartsfield Jackson Airport, that shit leaves out. It just comes out. But when I get back on the plane, I have to suck it all back in.
Okay, speaking of plane, I recently went to Vegas
Oh.
and I had a fun time. It was a great time.
Nice.
Did you win, son?
No, I don't gamble.
Oh.
I've never I have gambled before, but it's not fun. You know, I'm losing money. I'm sad.
Or-
It's
winning.
basically
Oh,
like
no,
playing
I'm losing
it's
money.
basically
I
a
got-
video game.
I got mad for 2 reasons, but go ahead.
Oh, so we went to Vegas. We immediately land down. We're going to dinner with a couple of friends. So the men there have audacity.
Okay.
They were whistling at all the women
Oh.
we were with, and I get
Like,
very
where?
like, we
At-
were
at the
heading-
restaurant?
No, we were heading to the restaurant.
Okay.
So we were in like a mall.
How big was your group?
15 people.
15 people.
That's a lot of people.
It was
A
a
lot of
huge. It was a
people.
huge trip to Vegas.
How did? I'm offended by the idea of whistling at a group of people.
Yeah.
Because
It was-
who's it's directed at?
So
What's the end goal?
So
Right.
15 people. Well, when you're traveling with 15 people to a restaurant, do you just spell on yourself? Sorry, I didn't mean to point that out. Okay, you did, but okay. So a group of 15 people. There's going to be people who break out in the groups
Yeah.
as they're
Yeah.
going to the restaurant. So I'm in a group of 4 at this point,
Okay.
and the person's like whistling to the person
Yeah.
that I'm walking next to. And I immediately turn and go, "Shut the fuck up!" I get very aggro, and I hate when like people do that to femmes
Yeah.
when they're literally just trying to be hot
They're
shit.
just like
that's
trying
it.
to
Just
go
trying to be hot.
get their 4-course dinner at a restaurant.
Which is worse, honking or whistling?
Both. No,
Uh,
whistling.
okay. Whistling is more direct, but haunting is more audacity because it's like, what the fuck do you think? It's like that TikTok where the
Yeah.
guy's like, it's this guy like honking at the woman and like harassing her, and then she walks over, like gets in the car, and she's just like, "Show me your meat." He's like, "What?" And she's like, "Pull it out, let me see it." And he's like, "Whoa, I don't
AM
think."
to
Yeah,
the
and
PM.
she's like, "Yeah, that's what I thought." And she gets out the car.
That's a power move. But I also want to talk about the Vegas trip because I met my first RT community member, and their name is Thimble. I remember.
Oh.
That's a cool name.
But I
that
saw
sounds like
them,
a movie character
so
name.
Thimble, if you're listening, I told you I was going to do this. But we met at a club. I was dancing. I saw someone with a really cool mustache. So I went up to them. I was like, "Hi, you have a really nice mustache." And they were like, "Thank you so much. Not to be weird, you sound like a Twitch streamer I watch." And I said, "Huh?" I was like, "Okay, cool. What's the Twitch streamer's name?" He was like, "Blizz." And I'm like, "Okay." And I turned around to my friend. I was like, "Apparently I sound like this Twitch streamer named Blizz." And I turned back around and I go, "Hi, I'm Blizzberry. It's nice to meet you." Immediately freaked out in the club, and people around us were like, "What's going on?" He was like, "I'm like a huge fan of RT," and like he pulls up, I think, his Apple podcast playlist. Now you see
Yeah.
RT Pod, you see Black Box Down,
Oh my
you see
God.
Amna, you see Fuckface, you see Off Topic, and I was like, "You are a fan.
What
And
up, Thimble?
honestly, the nicest person I've met. And
That's
this is like my
awesome.
first community member I've ever met, like outside of
Yeah.
Boston.
That's awesome.
It was like super neat. But then Vegas ruined me, and I lost my voice, and now I'm back.
Well, at
You
least you didn't
always
lose your
have a
money.
lost voice.
I think,
I think you just don't have a voice.
like in society,
Yeah.
yeah. I think the world is taking away a black queer man's voice. I agree.
I was upset that you went to Vegas and you didn't. I didn't know about it ahead of time.
Would you have gone to Vegas with me, Chris?
Well,
Is this Chris inviting himself to your
yes.
trip?
Well,
Gus, I want to hang out with Chris.
dude,
No, you
I
do,
totally,
though. No,
I
you do.
totally
I
would
want
have.
one-on-one time with Chris.
You
I think it
do.
would be amazing.
You really do, though.
I totally would have.
Yeah.
I would totally.
You were
would've.
just in Vegas recently.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
Chris
go
loves
back.
Vegas. Can we go to Vegas?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
STF Vegas trip.
Oh yeah, let's
Oh
do
my
it.
god. Yeah, I think we have budget in the beer budget. Let's go.
We do
It's
not.
either that
I know.
or it's either that or the raccoon, Kayla.
Or the raccoon. Yeah, I have to choose. I
Um,
don't know. I really want a raccoon.
I would go. Also, I had a you know, you get the little printouts of like from like slot machines and shit where
Yeah.
you have to like go and cash them in.
Yeah, like the vouchers.
You never,
Oh,
you never cashed
I
it.
got some vouchers I could have given to you.
Yeah, and I would've
to
brought
be
it back
just,
for you.
No, you could just kept it.
No, Chris, I would have brought it back.
How
for
much
you.
was it?
I'll be your cash mule. I don't care.
I don't know. It's under
Cash
$50, but it's
I'll
like,
take that.
but
I'll
it's
be
like
your cash
you
mule.
just get
Yo, you know who we should take to Vegas? Mondo.
Yeah, that'd be
That
fun.
motherfucker is the
He's very
luckiest.
lucky.
He's so lucky. He's a walking rabbit's foot.
I
He's
learned-
a Loki.
I learned how to play
CeeLo.
CeeLo, a dice game in here. I don't know if that's against.
Yeah, I don't think CeeLo's like a Vegas game, is it?
It's
No,
not. I
it's
think
like
Okay, yeah.
it's a back alley.
I think
We
it's
should
a
Yeah,
back
I was
alley.
like,
we should go to Vegas.
Let's go
I'm
to
thinking that
Vegas.
Chris, I want to go
and
on a
Gus
trip with
gotta
you.
come.
Yeah.
no.
Yes.
Gus, let's get in your plane and fly to Vegas. Let's
He
go.
doesn't
I
have a
don't have a plan.
Let's rent a
But
plane.
you could after you go to Vegas.
After you go to Vegas.
And you win big.
You guys let me know how it goes.
Oh my god.
I've been to Vegas with Gus, and
We
it was
have?
fun. Yes,
When did we go to Vegas?
it's a work thing.
Was it when we went to NAB?
Yeah,
God, that was like 7 years
Let's
ago.
go to
It was a
Vegas.
blast.
I've
Let's go
never
to
been to
Vegas.
Vegas.
You've never been?
My parents love Vegas and they
Same.
never take us.
Well, okay. So the reason that I brought up the I want to hang out with Chris
Yeah.
because we were supposed to that one time when I was out of town at
Yeah.
a wedding, but I feel like me and Chris would have a great time together
yeah.
for some odd reason.
yeah.
Chris is a down
not
ass
even odd.
bitch.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, Chris,
Yeah.
you want to go to like Cidercade and play games and get
Yeah.
drunk at
Yeah.
like 10 a.m.?
Chris treats life like improv.
Yeah.
Everything is
Okay.
yes and.
I want to go to a brunch with Chris and just get drunk during the day.
Yeah, we
and
could do
then-
that.
See? And
Yeah.
And then go play with some animals.
Did you see the joy? Did you see the joy coming from Chris? That's pure passion, and I want to witness this.
No, I've
Wait,
Chris,
where are you getting animals? Sorry.
I was thinking about this just now. we could one go to like a park where there's like dogs
Okay.
and ducks
Okay.
and
Yeah.
stuff, or
You're
two, there's like a pet store that has a sloth.
there, what?
There's a pet store in North Austin that has a sloth.
That should be illegal, shouldn't it?
Gus,
No.
Gus, shut up.
Shut up, Gus.
There's a-
And,
there's
and
a
you know,
sloth.
we wouldn't get to like play with it, but we get to see it. And there are a lot of other animals that we could probably play with.
you ever hold ferrets?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
stink, but they're
they
so
stink.
cute.
I know.
They're fun.
I fed a sloth at the Louisiana Zoo. I had backstage passes.
Dude, I've seen
I've seen
in
shit.
person a sloth poop.
They only do. That's rare.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's very
They
rare.
do it like
lucky.
once a
They
month.
poop?
I was there.
They poop like,
Hashtag I
what
was
is it,
there.
like once a month?
It's
something
I think
crazy.
it's once a week.
Once
but
a week.
It's like the only time they come down from the
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah.
And I saw it, and they
Dump
dance.
out.
They dance.
They dance when they poop.
Chris, is the sloth next to the Olive Garden?
Yes.
Are we going to Olive Garden
Yo, let's
after?
go to Olive Garden. Oh my god,
Okay.
you know Olive Garden was the last restaurant I went to before the pandemic.
We still need to go to
Oh.
IHOP.
I bought a gift card for IHOP.
We gotta use his coins,
Dude, I'm not kidding. I
pancake
bought an
coins.
IHOP gift card, and I'm like, I was gonna bring it and be like, yo, let's use it. We're not
Pancake
leaving till it's
coins.
gone.
For context, I was sponsored by IHOP for a little bit, and they gave me a lot of things like a
Coins.
gift card and pancake coins, and I have 40 pancakes I need to use.
Shaq was at the sloth. Shaq was at the IHOP down at Cesar Chavez this morning. I saw it on the Austin
The puke
subreddit.
IHOP, the one by
Yes. yeah.
Gus, we could have
Going
been
by
there.
Rainey.
Yeah.
Gus, you and me could have got pancakes.
You could have.
with
You
Shaq.
could have
you could have
had
made Shaq.
one meal, one breakfast for Shaq with your 40 pancake
Yeah.
Yeah.
tokens.
Yeah, and that
Dude.
would have worked.
That would have worked.
But yeah, let's go to IHOP. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hang out with Chris one. We've hung out outside of work.
Yeah.
It's always us yes-anding our way to Barb's usually.
Yeah. And I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, every time-
Barbarella's or Barbara Dunkelman's
Barbarella's.
house? Okay.
Oh.
Not Barbara Dunkelman, Barbarella, the bar named after my favorite movie.
Wait, I want to go get drunk with all of you.
I don't drink anymore.
Okay.
Those days are gone.
I want to get drunk with all of you and have Gus babysit.
I want to get altered with Gus.
That
He doesn't have to be
sounds-
drinking.
that sounds terrible.
Gus, I'm a good person
No,
drunk.
being the one sober person who
You're
has
quiet.
to wrangle all of the drunk people, that is the worst.
Look,
But you're
most
just like
heroic
quiet
job
when
in
you
the
okay,
world.
okay.
I'm a parent drunk.
Yeah.
Here's what we could do when we go to Vegas, Gus.
I'm not going to Vegas.
Let's go to, no, Gus.
There's
you're
a
not.
whole-
Going to Vegas.
Red versus blue joke about it. There's a whole
Oh yeah.
RTAA about it.
There's two
Yeah.
things in 2023 that I'm tricking Gus
But I've
into
been to
doing.
Vegas with you, so I know it's
Tricking Gus to
possible.
get on a plane.
I can't be
It doesn't have to
forced.
get on a plane. I'm tricking Gus to do
I know.
two
I know.
things.
We're not
Vegas.
forcing. We're not forcing.
Vegas.
We're convincing.
We're convincing.
This
We're
this is a business.
Putting Gus in the car
opportunity.
and driving to Vegas.
That sounds like kidnapping. Crossing state
No.
lines? That's a felony.
It's only a felony if you're a woman.
Is that true?
The Mann Act. Look it up. Two
Wait, is
ends. Look it up.
Wait, are you serious?
Could I get kidnapped at any moment and it be okay?
Wait,
What?
really?
Oh my God. Okay.
I thought that was a joke. No, but just
the White Slave Traffic Act, also called the Mann Act, federal law passed June 25th, 1910. It is named after Congressman James Robert Mann of Illinois. It is in its original form, the act made it a felony to engage in interstate or foreign commerce transport of any woman or girl for the purpose of prostitution or debauchery or any other immoral purpose. Blah, blah,
Like
blah,
going to
blah.
Vegas.
Yeah, but it very specifically says any woman or girl.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It does. He was like, if I get kidnapped, does it not count? And I said, no, you're not a woman. Mann Act.
And it was amended by Congress in 1978 and again in 1986 to limit its application to transport for the purpose of prostitution or other illegal sexual acts.
So if we take Gus across state lines and make him work in the brothel, it's still not illegal because he's not a woman.
What the hell?
Vegas!
Yeah!
Let's go!
Vegas!
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, she broke that a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Ghislaine Maxwell
She's
is
like
probably
one of the people.
She's probably
R-
half that Wikipedia article.
R. Kelly,
Yeah, he did that too.
Chuck Berry, Charles Manson.
Who's the Nexium guy?
Oh, he's not on here.
He should be. He
What was his name? Keith Raniere.
Keith Raniere, yeah.
Charlie Chaplin, acquitted.
Yeah.
But that
Oh.
but he's acquitted. It was his cousin. It's fine.
was it?
No. Wait, was Charlie Chaplin the one that married his cousin?
No, that's
Elvis.
No, that's Great Balls of Fire. What's his name?
Johnny Cash?
No. God, he just died the other day.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was
sad.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought it was what's his name? Trump attorney, former New York
Giuliani?
Giuliani.
He's
didn't
also
he?
married to his
It's
cousin.
his second cousin, though, right?
It doesn't matter. It's still gross.
No, I'm just clarifying.
It's still gross.
On this podcast, we're all about the facts.
Is that blood?
I mean, it is a cousin.
Is it
and
blood cousin?
I think so.
That's gross.
I
gross.
think so.
No, it's
if like if you got if someone like married into it, it's still weird.
Yeah.
Like if you grew up together, it's weird. Even if you're not related, that's weird.
I remember thinking it was weird when me and my sister were both dating someone from the same family.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Like, she had a boyfriend, and then like her boyfriend had a sister who was in my grade, and we dated for a bit. And I remember that was weird.
The only way you can, where it would be okay, you would have to have your weddings on the same day.
That makes it okay.
Yeah, I think so.
It's Blizz Law.
Blizzlaw.
Yeah.
Look at us.
It's like the worst. The worst one is if you're dating someone and then your parents get married.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
right.
Then you have to break up.
Then you got to make
Yeah.
very specific content.
And it will sell. It will sell.
Hey,
Stepbrother, what are you
stepbrother,
doing?
the dryer's broken.
So
I hate the world.
to go back to Vegas, I also
Yeah.
tried something new for the first time.
Okay.
I tried IV therapy,
Oh, how was that?
which was kind of
Did we
scary.
talk about that?
I was checking.
We
I
talked
talked
about that
on
recently.
stream.
On street, not on podcast.
No, we did
yeah.
on the podcast.
When?
We think before
Was
you
this
went, we
before?
talk about
Before you-
maybe doing it.
Yeah.
But you've actually
And
done
then
it.
I did it.
So you
Oh.
get it's when you're
Okay.
hungover and you
No. You can. So a lot of the times, if someone is like going through alcohol poisoning or whatever like that, they'll take you to the hospital and they'll give you a banana bag,
Bag.
which is the
Like a
same
Speedo?
thing that you can.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that you can get if you like need more nutrients or more hydration. I'm a medically dehydrated person, so I got that one. But you could
See?
also get like a detox bag that detoxes your like organs and stuff like that. Because
Is that why you're shitting bad?
And then you could also
That was a huge
you could
pause.
also get like other ones that help your immune system, like pump a bunch of vitamin C in you and stuff like
so
that.
how does it detox? Is it just like
I think it filters through your like liver or kidney or something like
But
that.
what's
It's
it
going
fil-
through your bloodstream.
so it's just like pumping water in and out? Or
It's kind of
like-
pumping that nutrients in. I don't know fully. I just had a needle stuck in me.
In
and
Vegas.
I saw a bag
Yeah.
in Vegas, and I saw a bag just like dripping stuff, and like
how'd
didn't
it
ask
feel? How'd it
question.
feel?
I could taste it in the back of my throat, and
Saline.
I felt cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all
that cold
over.
is weird.
It's like a contrast.
Yeah, but I was also hungover, so
Did it help?
yeah, I think it did.
That was scary.
Oh,
Um,
I think it did. Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know. I
And,
would.
and that's what that
And we could do that, Gus.
Yes, Gus.
Gus.
In Vegas, I know a spot.
Or I don't have to.
Gus, take us to Vegas, Gus.
Okay.
What? No. When did this go? When did this change from?
Gus, let's go to Vegas.
Okay. What about this? We go to Vegas, okay?
No.
You only have to hang out with us
No.
for 2 hours.
No.
A
Or
day.
how about this? You guys go and I don't, and it's 0.
But we want Gus time.
Yeah, we want Gus time.
You want Gus
You get
time.
it Monday. You get it Tuesday.
You have to
get
have,
it
you have to have your, you have
and
to
then
have
we
your
got it
flight
Friday.
hours. We want our Gus hours.
Yeah.
I have a notebook to track it and everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my permit, please.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my Gus permit. I want my permit to Gus.
Please.
I hate this analogy. This is
I want
really
to get my
bad.
Gussing license.
My Gussing license,
I
please.
like this.
I'm a
I need
licensed
it.
Gussologist.
I want Gus lore.
Oh my god.
Gusler's
You need
terrible.
60 hours of Gus.
I
in
need
order
60
to-
hours
in order to take the test.
to be legally
Come on,
qualified
didn't you have fun
on
the
Gus.
last time we went on a trip together?
When was the
When
last
was the last time we went on a trip together?
About a year ago. In September, we went to.
Oh, we went to
Not
Nashville.
Nashville.
You don't even remember.
I almost said
Knoxville?
but
For the record, we didn't even go together. We were both there.
we were sure.
Okay,
but like,
so what we have to
still,
do is
we still hung out
figure out where
some.
it's going.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, Shane is selling me. Shane is smart.
What do you say?
Shane knows how to approach this.
Is
You
there-
guys don't.
Is there pilot stuff?
Podcast in Vegas.
Expensive.
Podcast in Vegas.
Let's do a podcast in
We can-
Vegas.
We can do so much podcast.
Rooster
Don't
Teeth-
slam the table.
We can do
Rooster
RT
Teeth
pod.
Live.
Yeah.
In Vegas, baby. On the strip. I want to do
kinda-
it on the strip.
I kind of want to plan a trip now and then have Chris accidentally show up on that trip.
You should.
'cause then it would be funny.
You
I
should.
will do it.
Chris, you want to go to Mexico?
Yeah.
Let's go to PVR. Let's get to Puerto Vallarta.
I want to go to
Let's
New York. Let's all go to New York.
I fucking hate New York.
I'm with
As
you.
a concept.
Yeah,
I know.
that's fair.
The more I learned about New York, the more I'm like, I don't ever need to be
Let's go
there.
to Florida.
I hate Florida more. Actually, I'll go to
I
New
will
York.
go anywhere.
Let's go to Ohio.
I'll go anywhere.
I'll go to Ohio.
Oh, I won't.
Oh, you hate Cam.
I hate.
You got Cam beef,
I don't trust any man from Ohio.
especially Cameron.
I'm gonna get so much hate from that comment. I don't trust any man from Ohio.
No one
I'll
from
say it.
Ohio listens to this podcast. No.
In the comments, just type 1 if you're from Ohio.
Yeah, type 1 if you're from Ohio.
No. And in the comments, if you want a Vegas RT podcast,
Type 2.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas,
yeah.
baby.
And on social media.
Tweet at Gus.
Vegas,
Robo.
baby.
Actually,
My Twitter is private, so good luck with that.
if we can still
Then-
tweet. You won't see it if you
No,
get
shut up.
mentioned.
Don't tell him.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've not been on private for a while.
I don't know. I don't understand Twitter anymore. So much has happened recently where I'm just like, am I doing this right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
am not.
It's just, nothing makes sense. The only thing there's one thing in this world that makes sense.
Vegas.
Yes.
Vegas.
Yes.
It's
Numbers don't
Vegas.
lie.
I can't wait for this show to be titled Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby.
Speaking of grifting, I'm getting Mondo flown out next week.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I would every time Mondo's in town.
Mondo, he
We
flies out
always-
so often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should just fucking move here. He will never move
he
here.
will not move here.
He will not move
But
here.
every time he's in town, I always end up like partying with him
Yeah,
afterwards.
until like 3 a.m.
Until
When's
3
he gonna-
a.m.
when's he gonna be
I
there?
haven't done
I
that
think he's
once.
in here next Thursday.
for the
You know what that means?
I think
This,
You gotta come
this
party.
next week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's coming for the Beak Awards.
I'm down.
Hey guys, the Beak Awards is an
Wait,
internal
Chris.
thing that we do.
do you want to come out with us?
Next week?
Yeah.
Oh,
Chris, okay, I'm buying green tea shots for us. I'm so excited.
21.
we might have to. You and me. This is a work conversation.
Oh.
We might have to reschedule our Black Box Down taping next week.
Because we're going to be in Vegas?
No.
Yeah, Vegas,
actually.
baby.
Actually, it's gonna be Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
I feel like Mondo could convince Gus to go to Vegas.
No.
He has a plus 20 natural charisma.
Yeah, he
like it
does.
doesn't matter what he rolls, the base is gonna be a 20.
Yeah, it's unfair.
It's unfair. It's truly
It's
truly unfair.
unfair.
I love that man.
I do too, but like every time I hang out with him, why did my voice crack?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking about Mondo.
Thinking about Mondo.
Every time I hang out with him, it's just always a long night, and I wake up super groggy the
Me
next
too.
morning because.
And then he wants to go out the next day.
The next day, and I'll do it because like
I want to see
I
him.
want to see him and hang
Yeah.
out with him because he's cool.
I love that guy.
You got to be careful. He's he can drink.
He would be the equivalent of Loki.
Yeah, that's why I said I always say he's a Loki.
He's
I say he's
Loki.
a Loki. I think a
So
Loki.
Loki?
Yeah, no, he's a high key Loki.
He's a high key Loki.
I feel like Loki is a genre of person that exists. I think that
Yeah.
the deity of a Loki can be born within multiple people,
Mm.
and Armando is absolutely one of those. He's
Yeah.
a little trickster god.
I think it was funny when like John posted all of us as X-Men characters, and I was hoping to be Iceman, but I don't know. Remember from the X-Men movie where there's like that very gay scene?
That shit was gay.
It's when
Which
Wolverine.
scene?
It's phallic.
When Wolverine is about to drink a Coca-Cola
And it's warm.
and it's warm, and
Oh,
Iceman
yeah,
goes,
yeah.
"Oh, let me cool that for you." Looks him straight in the eyes, and I was like, "This is so."
This is
I'm
Sean
remembering
Cody.
that now,
Yeah.
but
That was my sexual awakening, actually,
Oh.
in that moment.
Huh.
He's gonna go back and watch it and be like,
Huh.
"This was right.
Interesting.
This was right."
I just remember thinking, "Oh, that's cool." As a kid, I was
You
like,
just-
he
you
made
could
it
just
cold.
cool
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, that's so cool. I wish I could do that naked." And then Blizz was just like, "Huh. Okay."
I was like, "Wow, I discovered something about myself today."
That's
Okay.
I feel like everyone has that moment. My girlfriend's always saying that her moment like that was in Keira Knightley in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
Some scene, I guess she had like a thing on.
The corset.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I remember when I like really noticed girls, like
Yeah.
the moment
Yeah.
in time.
When
I was in fifth grade.
What did your teacher say?
It was in fifth grade. We're watching TV. You know how like you watch TV, they play the same commercials over and over. And
Yeah.
It's like
You were
Yeah.
watching TV and oh no, you were okay.
But he was
you were
in
at
the
home.
fifth grade.
I was at home.
I thought okay,
Like,
okay.
at
home.
Sorry.
At
Yeah.
home, we were watching TV, and like you see the same commercials. It was a Victoria's Secret commercial came on, and I feel like I'd seen so many bra commercials and underwear things as a kid.
Yeah.
All this one time, I like double taked, and I was like, whoa,
you're like, "Booby,"
and I was just like, I was like,
He was like, "What?"
transfixed by this Victoria's Secret commercial, and like I was like, how have I not noticed this before? Like it was like that one when I was like,
Something has changed.
yeah, I was like,
within me.
and I got all hot.
Something
today Chris is a
not the
man.
same.
Oh God, Chris.
That's funny.
Chris grew up. Chris grew 10 sizes that day.
Thanks, Victoria's Secret,
Thanks.
for making Chris the man he is today. Oh no.
That's so funny. I don't even know. I don't fucking know.
And I just remember it being awkward because I was sitting next to like family, and I was like having this like intense moment. I was like sweating, and I was like, what's
Did they-
going on?
Did they know?
Have
Yeah.
you ever? I don't know if that's an appropriate question.
For me,
Actually.
it was the Freedom 90 music video by George Michael. I don't know if I'm a little older. I don't know if anyone remembers. It was like a music video. I think David Fincher directed it, but it's all like really hot supermodels. Like
I know what music video you're
yeah,
talking about.
like all like doing different things. Like one of them's got headphones on and is
Yeah.
like dancing. Like one of them's like in a tub or something. I remember I was like 11 or 12, I think, when that came out, and I was
Okay.
like, oh, I'm
Same
interested
concept as
I'm
Blurred
interested in
Lines.
this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny because my sexual awakening was Faith by George Michael. He was wearing the tight jeans.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
The question that I
Oh,
had,
Megra from Hercules.
Yeah, we talked about.
I always
I
wanted to be her.
I never saw Hercules.
I don't know if maybe I was attracted to her, or also I wanted to be
It
her.
can be both.
It can be both.
It can be both.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know. She's not
She's
a damsel in
bad.
distress.
She's
you
a
know?
baddie.
She's a baddie.
Roxanne and Max
Roxanne.
was confusing for me.
The Goofy movie?
Yeah, Roxanne and Max. I was just like, okay.
Was there ever an animated character?
we
with
had
you?
this conversation.
Wait, really?
Did we?
Didn't
Yeah.
we have this like
I
last?
think we just had
Yeah,
this
we did.
conversation.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
No, we did. We did.
When?
with Barb.
With
you
Barb,
weren't
You
here.
all
It
were
was-
having conversations
Yeah,
it was
about
an
me.
amazing
Dude,
it was a
podcast
great-
crew.
yeah,
It
it
was
was
like the
Wow.
best podcast crew.
Well, I haven't heard of it. So
Yeah, because you weren't there. That's why it was the best.
Do any of you watch Atlanta, the TV show? I think you in the past maybe you
In
would
the
watch.
past, I
have
watched
in
the
the past,
first,
I've seen the first.
like 2 seasons.
So they just finished up their final season a couple of weeks ago, which was phenomenal. It was really great. But there's one episode in this last season that's like alternate reality documentary. It's a really weird episode because like none of the main characters are in it. It's like
I love those.
it's like this alternate story of Disney, and like I don't want to get into all the details about it, but it was like on a very broad overview. It's like through like this weird mistake, they think they're voting for an old white man to become CEO in the 90s, but they vote for like some young black animator who's up and coming, and that's why the Goofy movie got made. is because it was like his vision. And
I've seen this. It's so fucking funny.
They on this
so
whole
funny.
thing about how the Goofy movie is the blackest movie ever made.
It is.
It is.
And it was a really interesting. There's a whole
You
lot
gotta
more
watch
to the
it.
episode.
It's so funny. You gotta watch that.
Okay,
one.
I'm
I
gonna
think I saw
send-
that. It was
send that
was
to
it
me.
a real? I saw it get posted, but I didn't watch
Yeah,
it.
it was a fake documentary from the episode of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
the whole episode. It's like this fake documentary,
Yeah.
and you're like, at first I was like, wait, this didn't happen.
No, I love that
and,
shit.
And then
That's
it's like,
my favorite thing.
Yeah, like it's
Do you watch
really
documentary now?
Good. Yeah,
I fucking love that show. Do you watch it?
No, I
I've
don't.
seen.
It's
I've
fake
seen it.
documentaries.
Yeah.
but it's
Oh.
become at this point now. I feel like documentary now is homework. Because
Really?
it's like, yeah, like I'll like be an episode like, oh, well, I never watched that documentary. I need to go watch that
Oh
documentary
yeah, because
first.
they're all based off of real
Actual documentaries.
they're all based off of real documentaries.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, if I haven't seen that documentary, I'm not gonna get all the jokes. So I need to go watch the documentary. Like at first, the first season or two, I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
I can watch it. Now it's like, no, I gotta watch the documentary
I
first.
feel like
and
you can
get into it.
watch it and just like appreciate the.
But it makes it
But I
funnier.
haven't seen a
Yeah.
ton of them. I've only seen a few episodes.
I like it's not a documentary now, but the Tour de Pharmacia or Tour de Pharmacie.
Oh,
It's like a Tour de France documentary, but everyone's like roided up.
Doping,
It's so
yeah.
it's so
Oh my
funny.
god, there's
It's so funny.
I don't know if this is the same show, but there's like a interviewer. I think she's like British,
hmm
and her questions just don't make sense. So she'll talk
Oh,
about
I've
like
seen that.
Jesus
That's popped
Christ
up
or
on
something.
Oh yeah, you
TikTok.
showed that to me.
Yeah, I don't know
Is
what
it
show
real
that
or
is.
is it
I
not?
think it's real. It's real dry.
But is it real or is it a
Because
bit?
It's
she's
a
like,
bit.
oh,
It's a bit.
Jesus, there's Jesus. He only had 12 followers, which is a lot less than my aunt has on Instagram and stuff like that. So, like, was he really notable?
It's
Yeah.
really you gotta watch it.
It sounds like an Ollie G character or an
Almost.
Ollie
I think
G
it is.
Almost.
spin-off.
Yeah,
almost.
almost.
It's kind of nice. Is anyone watching White
the
Lotus?
Bibble.
I know
Barbara
is.
just asked about that the
Yeah.
other day.
It's such a good show.
We should have had you on the same episode. The episode that we recorded the other day.
Yeah.
She was asking about that. Nobody had seen it.
I
Yeah.
love White Lotus. It's about like white people's privilege, but
Mm.
like not really, but like also, yeah.
That's
it
why that
is.
one got another season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so Jennifer Coolidge is in it.
I fucking love Jennifer
Yeah,
Coolidge.
and she's in
The
season
gays
1 and
love
2.
me.
And she's with
I
the
don't
gays.
know what it is.
She's with the gays, and it's a great time for her, and she's
I-
living her best life.
Jennifer Coolidge is my favorite, like mommy actress.
She won
Yeah.
an Emmy, I think, for season 1 of White Lotus.
Yeah, because they were trying to rush her off stage over
Yeah.
her speech. She was like, "No, I deserve this. Give me my time."
Aw.
And I was like, "Yes, please give
Please
her
give her time.
She
Give her
deserves
everyone's
it."
time. She's such a hard. She's been doing this for so long. She had to be in like 6 American Pies.
Oh God!
Give this woman her flowers.
She's just a kind spirit. I can sense. I don't know. I want to meet her one day.
That would be amazing.
Well, we're all part of Warner Brothers Discovery, one big
Yeah,
family.
it can happen.
Hey, Daddy.
No.
Nope. Hey. It was the immediate shutdown of no.
No. Well, Daddy's Warner. Papa was AT&T, but no longer. So now we no longer have a Papa.
No, we do.
No, we don't have a Papa. We still have Daddy.
We have a step papa.
Oh yeah, we have a step Papa.
We do have step.
Yeah, we have step Papa.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't roll off the tongue as
Yeah.
good.
Step papa.
Step Papa.
Step papa.
Step
please.
Papa.
I have a question actually.
May we
This is-
please have more White Lotus? It's been awfully good this year.
More, please.
I thought it was because of TikTok algorithms. How do you keep your algorithm from becoming
Separate
like
accounts.
thirst trap?
Separate
Separate
accounts.
Like,
accounts.
but like, how do you
Separate
even?
accounts.
But how do you
Block
stop
them.
it?
Is your TikTok?
Is it all
Restaurant?
thirst? Open
No,
TikTok.
no. It started.
Open TikTok.
No,
Open TikTok.
No.
Open
No.
TikTok.
Stand up right now, Chris.
Open TikTok.
Stand up
Are
right
you
now.
watching Victoria's Secret commercials on TikTok?
no. But like, I feel like I was like I couldn't sleep last night. I was up in bed. At some point,
Up in bed.
I was awake in bed, and like I was on TikTok,
Yeah.
looking at stuff, and at some
You
point,
up?
at some point,
At that point, just watch
I started
porn.
getting like thirst trap stuff.
It might also be time of day. Like it knows.
It might
yeah,
be time of
maybe
day.
time of day.
Also,
Maybe.
if you block the accounts, you'll get served less content like that.
You can also pull
Yeah,
up
no,
the
it's tough
options
because
to
I do
say
like
not
it.
interested.
Separate account.
Yeah, I should probably
Yeah.
have a separate because
I have
was
2
like,
accounts.
I also have 2 accounts.
Yeah.
But you can say not interested in the content
Yeah.
that you're being
I
given.
should probably do that.
Yeah.
Or a separate account.
Yeah.
Chris isn't gonna do it.
No.
No, I will.
Because
I will.
he
I
wants to see it,
will.
just not frequently.
See it.
He's like, I want less,
But he wants to cover
some.
his
That's what a
tracks. So he's
separate
like,
account
hey,
is.
I'm not gonna do it anymore,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna do
And
it.
I know that. Okay, wait. What do you use your separate account for?
Gaming stuff.
Gaming stuff.
Yeah.
So I have like my main one, which is like I follow all my friends and like work stuff, and like I get served mostly like lesbian TikTok, and then like comedy, and then like music theory because I love music theory.
Yeah.
But then I made another TikTok account because I didn't want this content to ruin my actual algorithm, and all I watch are like videos of stay-at-home moms like cleaning and organizing.
What? Why? Is it like ASMR
It's
to you?
soothing.
Mm.
And I also just like I like seeing the process of stuff being cleaned. Also, it's like it's not just like moms; it's like professional deep cleaners and like and people do like interior, interior car
I do-
detailing.
I feel like the things I get, it's like all over the place. It's like comedy, and then there's a lot of like history and science stuff.
Oh,
you're in Science Talk?
oh yeah, I get science stuff
I don't have
too.
science
and
talk.
then
I get science stuff.
and then
It's fucked up.
and then a lot of like building DIY stuff.
Oh yeah, DIY is on the cleaning one.
yeah, and there's a lot of crossover.
There's
of,
a
like,
lot of crossover.
Yeah, and then some gaming, and then randomly, like
It's
Yeah.
just
girls.
it's just testing.
Randomly,
It's like, hey,
randomly
It's
girls.
like, yeah,
It's
sometimes
like
I'm like, what about
it's like-
this?
he's like,
Okay,
we think you're gonna like this.
so when I made the burner, the stuff that they serve you like on straight TikTok is depressing. 'Cause I'll be waiting
I pranked
for-
my girlfriend.
Not even. I'll be like
Oh.
waiting for a joke, and I'm like, oh no, that was like a real thing. Like I'm like waiting for like the ha. This is like I'm doing a character, and it's like, oh no, you are this person, and then you hit the not interested, and then it'll start serving you like science and like it'll start showing you like science
Yeah.
and DIY stuff, and it's like, okay, that's cool, and then it'll be like, you want to see some teenagers doing TikTok dances, and I'm like, block,
Yeah.
not interested,
Yeah.
block. Because like it'll it'll automatically assume like you're a teenager because you've downloaded the
Yeah.
app, and it will just serve you like kids like in class like being like, hey, what do you think of, because they're holding the iPhone headphone. Hey, what do you think of Kevin in 8th year? Do you think he's hot?
I'm also on that. And
Yeah.
I'm like, this is weird.
What?
And-
I've
yeah.
never gotten that.
Or they'll be like,
Yeah.
it's like, would you date this guy? And it's like a picture of their classmate, and I'm like, why am I seeing this?
Yeah,
I've
like
never-
I don't think it's
Yeah,
constent's
and then
for
you
me.
just, but if you hit not interested and then you go to their channel and you block them, you won't get served that content anymore.
I've been watching a lot of this is probably gonna gross people out, eye surgery and toe surgery.
I'm out of it.
Is it? Are you helping
No,
to
please,
deal with
let's
your
not
own
talk about
trauma?
Yeah, I think I'm first and foremost coping with my own eye trauma. But also I wanted to be a surgeon growing up,
Mhm.
and I thought it would be cool to be a surgeon. So like watching this stuff kind of it helps me
There-
relive that.
There's a show I watch on TLC called My Feet Are Killing Me.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
And it's sometimes it's hard to watch when they're like, oh, we need to take this toenail off. And then
Yeah.
they like zoom in and you're like, I don't need to. And they get like pliers and like, boom, there it goes.
Yeah, and you're like, that just happened. That was kind of cool. And I don't know, it just kind of piques my interest. My TikTok is mostly comedy stuff though.
Yeah,
and then
same.
it was highly not safe for work. I call it spicy content. It was highly spicy content. It wasn't my fault, but my audience on TikTok tends to be
Horny.
Gus knows this. Tends to be the gays and women who
Want to peg you?
yeah. So that's what a lot of my algorithm would end up being. But like, then I ended up on Spit Talk. Don't know.
Like,
What?
Keela and I just looked at each
I
other.
don't know. Don't know.
Gross.
I'm now getting back into like the comedy and like the funny stuff now. So I've been working on my account. What?
Spit.
It's like, you've ever seen those cooking videos? Okay. It's like a cooking video of this guy who's like shirtless and he's like cooking, and he'll just like spit in like the food
What?
he's cooking. And
What?
it's, like, people really like that.
No.
apparently.
I've
I
never
don't. I
seen
hate
that.
that.
I didn't know that
Give me
existed
the
until
toes.
this
Give me the
very
toenails coming off.
moment.
I just it's look, now I'm back on like
He
surgery
spits-
talk and
he spits in the
pimple
food?
popper. Yeah, and like people are like, oh, that's so hot. Like there's one.
What?
I almost walked.
I personally hate it.
I
It's not
almost
for me.
walked out of the theater during the movie Disobedience because Rachel Weisz spit in Rachel McAdams' mouth, whichever one of the Rachels it was, and I was like, I'm gonna go home. I don't want to see that.
There's like it was trending a little bit on Twitter as well, at least on gay Twitter.
I did
But-
not think that's where you're gonna go. That's
Really? What did you think it
gross.
was?
I don't know. Not that.
There's
Yeah,
like this
that's disgusting.
shirtless barista. He's wearing like a Starbucks thing, and he'll make a
gonna get
cup of
fired.
coffee, and it's like, yeah, can I get like 2 shots of espresso? And he'll just like spit. But it's supposed to be, like
No.
sexy. It's not for me. It's not for me. I disliked it, but don't look at me like that, Victoria's Secret boy. It's not for me, and that's just where I'm at. I'm recovering. Okay, I'm
also-
recovering my TikTok.
I also get D&D stuff.
Same. I get D&D.
Chris trying to like take a hard left
I
there.
also get D&D
Kayla's
stuff.
gone catatonic.
But
It's
she just-
disgusting.
I think mouths are gross.
Mouths
I think
are
mouths are
gross.
hot. Like, well, I mean, like,
They're warm.
no, like, sorry, well, like, okay, I'm gonna, like,
Welcome to Horny Pod.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Welcome to the Horny Pod. It's great.
That's the title of the episode.
I mean, like, I don't have a problem with mouths. Like, I
No,
think,
no,
like,
no, that's not what you said.
Okay, all right. Let me.
I can't
Like,
swallow. Hold on.
Girl, like,
You should be careful.
I'm not
Chris
gonna-
likes that.
no, I'm not. I was saying, like, a girl, you know, like, God.
It's
How
just
do I-
say what you're going to say. If it makes it worse,
Yeah.
we'll just
We'll
cut it
cut
out.
Well,
it.
like,
It's a
a girl,
pre-recorded.
like,
Well, we'll know.
Oh no,
a girl with like nice lips
Mhm.
is like that's attractive,
Yeah.
right?
That's not a mouth.
that's not her
But
mouth.
that's part of
though.
it.
No, I'm talking about like
Like-
inside of the mouth.
Yeah.
Anything that's gross.
You could say you like lips.
Yeah,
lips
lips
are
are
very
fine,
different
yeah.
than the mouth.
Well, I guess like, well, when you kiss someone,
I hate
you're-
kissing. It's gross. Mouths are ugh.
Well, when you kiss someone, it's all about the mouth.
How do you?
Why are you looking at me
Yeah.
for this?
I'm
I
looking
can't
for
save you.
someone-
I
someone
can't
help me.
save
I'm
you.
I just think mouths are
I
weird.
agree.
Gross.
I agree. Kissing is fun. I'm fine with kissing, but
Mm-hmm.
like, I wouldn't say mouths are hot.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just saying, like,
All those teeth.
no, I'm talking about teeth.
32.
Calcium.
I'm just saying,
Yummy.
like, oh God,
Shiny teeth
And
and
me,
me.
shiny teeth.
I'm just saying, like,
Shiny teeth that sparkles
Just like the stars in space.
I listened to that ketchup song
Yeah.
you were talking about the other day.
I said I hate.
What a confusing song. I'm
Yeah.
saving you here, Chris.
thank you. I was like, I'm just gonna let this go.
I guess it's a song about someone trying to sing that Sugar Hill Gang song.
What?
Yeah.
I said a
Like-
hip hop.
right.
A hippie said, "Oh shit."
That's what that song's about. It's like someone who doesn't know how that song goes and doesn't speak English trying to ask someone to play that song.
To the bay. Oh shit.
Wait, what?
I don't know the ketchup song.
I'm like, I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, I
I've
was-
never looked it up.
Yeah, I was listening to it and I was like, this is a weird premise for a song. I was like, oh, then I meant to ask you about
because
it.
it's in Spanish.
It's in Spanish.
I was
yeah.
saying that when I was in like in fifth grade, or third to fifth grade, our teacher would play that song every Friday if we were good. And I was like, yeah, it was like a weird song. I think it was like the ketchup song. And then I was like, I don't know, it was weird. Then Gus looked it up, and what was the top comment? If
It's
you,
like if you're watching this did not show up in the algorithm. You actively searched for this.
which is true.
I
And
don't know
was-
what song you're talking about.
Yeah, I've
I
never
can't
heard
play
of the
it.
ketchup
you
song.
can't play
Oh.
it, but it's yeah, and it's I did not know that makes so much sense, because even when I'm trying to like be like, yeah, the song's like I said, hey,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh yeah, it's a hip hop hippie. That's
Yeah.
fucking what the fuck.
Oh my god.
You
now
learned
it's a
something.
reversal.
Yeah.
It's a reversal.
Did
That's
you
crazy.
remember growing up the breakfast song? There was like a fork, a spoon, and a plate,
That sounds so familiar.
and then they would tell you about how to eat breakfast.
that sound wait, was that on
No.
Nickelodeon?
It was a Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I
they
remember
would tell
that.
you it was like a little rap
It was a rap.
that would show you like
Do you remember it?
eat that. No, I don't.
I
in my
remember.
mind,
I can see it.
in my mind, I'm thinking,
Was it
it's
like
peanut
Little
butter
Babies
jelly
or
time.
something?
No, it wasn't Little Babies. It was
No.
a fork, a plate.
Was there a
And
waffle?
No, there was no waffle.
No.
There was a fork, a plate, and a spoon, and they were rapping.
Yeah, it was on
about, like,
Nickelodeon.
how you should eat breakfast in the morning.
It
I
was.
don't-
I remember that. It's very specific.
That's what I thought you were talking about,
It's
like
like-
ketchup song.
Oh no! It's like no. That's very specific though. That's like the shit you would see like when you're like waiting to go to school in the morning.
Yeah, that's exactly what
like,
they would play.
Well, they
Sounds
transitioned
like-
to Nick Jr.
That sounds like
Brainwashing? Yeah.
no, like when
Big Milk.
brainwashing people to eat breakfast.
Yeah,
that's
Big Milk.
Big,
that's
big breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big Brecky.
It's big
I
breakfast.
don't think but maybe that might be something like my brother might have seen.
Maybe you are
Um,
slightly older than us.
Yeah,
That's some bullshit about breakfast being the most important meal of the day.
It's not.
It's real
It's
propaganda.
not.
That's big
It's not.
breakfast.
That's
and
big
then you get
breakfast.
I feel like breakfast slows me down.
I like to
honestly,
have a
I feel like
small
breakfast is the
breakfast.
least
Yeah.
important.
if I have
You
a
get-
big breakfast, my day is ruined.
you get
Yeah.
indoctrinated by songs
Yeah.
sung by plates
Yeah.
and spoons and forks.
I just honestly, all I need in the morning is like a banana.
I
and,
just
like,
want-
a
It's like I want
granola
something
bar.
to kick start my
Yeah.
metabolism.
Yeah.
Like get me. Sometimes if I don't
coffee.
eat, if I
Coffee.
don't eat
Coffee.
breakfast, then it's like I can just keep going.
Yeah, when you know, yeah, you'll just be like, oh shit, it's 3:00.
I'm so anti-coffee, and I didn't realize it.
That's okay.
Yeah, when people just have coffee for breakfast, I'm
Mhm.
like, wait, don't
But
do
you
that.
like just have tea for breakfast.
That's different.
How?
That's different because it's not gonna make my tummy upset.
Well, that's different for you.
Yeah. What if
No,
tea
it
makes my
just-
tummy upset?
Does
Or what if neither
coffee
do?
doesn't coffee make people shit?
It's a
yeah,
diuretic.
100%.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
no,
a diuretic.
It's a
That's why
diuretic,
it's
but,
different.
but caffeine is a diuretic.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
not
but
a
Coke, a
diuretic
glass of
in a-
Coke doesn't make me shit.
Yeah.
that's
There's not as much
different.
caffeine as
It's natural.
No, there's a lot of
yeah.
caffeine in a Coke.
not as much.
compared
As,
to-
Not really.
not
Is
as much
there?
as coffee.
Not as much as coffee. Not nearly as much as coffee.
Well, one is 90 milligrams, the other one's 80. So
Yeah,
it's
we'll figure it
close.
out.
Really? That feels fake.
No,
I think-
I
I
drink.
think-
I've drank soda.
I think a
Coke-
couple,
You
Coke
sound
has-
like someone who has never had a soda.
A 12-ounce can of Coke has 34 milligrams of caffeine.
yeah,
and
and
a
a
coffee
coffee
is
is
like
like 50 or
90.
60.
no, like 80 to 90.
I guess it depends on the coffee and
Oh, I
the,
thought it was,
the
I thought it was
strength.
more.
95
Yeah.
in a cup of coffee.
Oh,
Yeah.
so like it's fine because tea's never gonna be like
So,
95.
Then the question is, if I drink 3
Cups
cans
of tea.
of Coke,
Yeah.
it won't make me poop either. There's
I-
something about coffee.
Yes,
I
you
don't, I don't think it's the
wait.
caffeine.
I bet if you drank 3 cans of soda,
You're
I
not
think it
gonna
would make you shit.
I think
Because
you're
I've
gonna
been-
shit. And
because, like-
then you probably vomit too.
I've had phases where like back when I was like in my fitness time where I was like I couldn't have coffee because I refused to drink coffee without sugar and milk. But you can just take a caffeine pill
Yeah.
and that makes you shit. So I think it's caffeine.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that'll
And
make you shit.
I think this is a thing. I feel like when we were writing day 5 and stuff, this was something that we were like looking into,
What?
like
Caff-
caffeine and
Yeah.
like the effects of it.
Didn't we look up how much caffeine would kill you?
Yeah, I forget. It was a lot.
It was a lot. It was
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it takes a lot.
10,000.
It
It
takes a
was
lot to kill you.
10,000 milligrams, I think.
I used to have caffeine pills when I
Yeah.
was studying to like help me stay up late
Yeah.
at night.
Because sometimes, because like it's hard to drink a Monster. They don't taste good.
Monsters. Okay, I actually hate the drink that I'm drinking right now.
I like sugar-free Red Bull.
I am not a fan of Red
It
Bull.
has
I like
its
the drink
own
I'm drinking.
distinct taste.
What's the drink you're drinking?
Stinky Dragon mug
That's
with
not a
water.
drink.
With water.
You're drinking water out of a mug?
Yeah, that's what I drink wine out of mugs.
I hate drinking things out of containers they shouldn't be in.
What? Who are? You, why are you
What's wrong
gatekeeping
with-
liquids?
I don't like
in
drinking cold stuff out
containers?
of mugs. It upsets my.
It's really more like damning.
I can't believe you guys
Why are
are
you damning?
judging me for being on the spectrum.
Yeah,
No, I'm with Kayla here. These specific vessels exist for very specific
Yeah.
reasons.
yeah, but you can like switch it up a little
Quit-
bit.
It's like I wouldn't drink hot cocoa out of a wine glass.
You can.
No.
Have you ever
It's
had?
fine.
Have you ever
What if it
had? Have you ever
shatters?
had a like
Martini espresso. We talked about that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Nasty.
That's how. I used to have Martini espresso. You go to before going downtown.
Mm-hmm.
We'd
It
start by
doesn't
going
taste
to
good, does it?
nothing. What's that place that is in Mueller now? But
Halcyon.
Halcyon. You go to
I went there
Halcyon.
yesterday.
Yeah, but go to the one
Or
downtown.
the day before yesterday.
and you get espresso martinis and stuff, and
Mhm.
then you go out.
They have them there too.
Yeah, but they're
Are those
not
the things
downtown.
with the little beans in them?
No, it's like espresso, vodka, and Bailey's. I think, right?
But they,
Something
do-
like, I
do
don't know. They
not
have a
garnish it
couple
with, like,
different ones.
3
They also
beans?
have like they have a bunch of crazy coffee
Some
drinks,
people might.
and you'd have that, and then you'd get like amped up
It's
on
like,
Just
caffeine.
have
are
a
you-
vodka
yeah.
Red Bull or a
Are you
vodka soda or
Well,
vodka Red Bull or
I
vodka
also hate
Cran.
vodka.
Are you trying to get energized or are you trying to get fucked up?
Both.
Like you're just messing
That's
up your
how
body.
you do both.
That's no, you're hitting your body with an energizer and then
Also-
or stimulant. And
Yeah,
then,
I know
Vodka's
it's not
gross.
good for your body, but you're not
Chris,
going
I-
downtown to drink and think because
and
it's
do
good for your
yoga,
body.
yeah.
I want to go to
yoga.
brunch with you. That's where I'm at mentally
All
right
right.
now. We're gonna go get drunk at a brunch and then go bowling.
And play with animals.
What do you think of vodka Red Bull?
think
I
it's
don't
disgusting.
like it
Why?
because I don't really like Red Bull that much. But I used to drink it whenever I would be out. I'm like, oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, like an espresso martini.
Yeah.
Why not just drink an espresso or just drink a Red Bull?
Because you're at a bar.
Yeah, because
Damn your logic, Kayla.
So what's your drink of choice when you go to a bar?
beer, and that's because I drink really fast. Like any time, like if I have something, I'm just gonna drink it, and then I'll
My
end up
girlfriend's like that.
I need a beer because it's carbonated and there's a lot of it.
What
It slows you down.
It's
so
not
it slows
super
me-
Yeah.
high
Yeah,
alcohol
and so I
content.
could do it without either one, just like downing a cocktail,
Yeah.
and then either getting
Wanting
too
another
drunk,
one. Yeah.
and then, or just like standing there with an empty thing. So like,
What if you just had cider? It's the same thing but less
yeah, but it's sweet.
carbonated.
It's too sweet.
Have you ever had bitter cider?
I've had dry cider.
Yeah.
Do you like dry?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like cider,
Are
but
you trying
like
to get him to go to the cidercade with you?
I'll go to Cidercade.
Okay.
You know that trick of
I'm
you
sorry,
just ask him.
I was just wondering.
This
I
is
was
your male Pisces, male manipulator energy. You can't just
I'm
be
not a
straightforward.
manipulator. I am not a manipulator. I just wanted to. I was trying to gauge the situation
Uh-huh.
first to see if he would be interested in
Mhm.
cider.
and
No
being
Pisces.
manipulated.
No.
Pisces.
yeah. I'll go. Yeah, let's
Okay.
go.
We could do let's do a work trip to the cider game.
Oh my God,
Work
Gus.
trip.
Guys, you have to
Work
chaperone
trip.
us though.
Yeah.
No.
Next weekend is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Is it? Why?
Mondo's
Yes.
going to be here.
I'm gonna be going out with Chris. I don't.
We're going
It's gonna
out
be great.
and we're going to see Avatar.
Oh my God,
oh,
we're seeing
yeah, we're
Avatar.
seeing Avatar in
And-
4DX.
Do I-
And then we're going to Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby.
Christmas
Wait,
trip.
Do I need to
STF
bring?
those baggy.
Do I need to bring a sweatshirt to
Yes, it's
to
gonna
Vegas?
be
4D?
yeah, it's
No,
gonna be
yes, to
cold
Vegas,
and it's gonna be
cold.
wet. So I would bring it for sure.
Oh, because they're gonna be
It's
spraying
I saw,
us.
Dude,
I saw the
4D.
movie. I saw the movie Weathering with You at the same theater in
Oh
40X.
God,
And it's about
it's about rain.
It's about rain. So it was just rain and wind the whole movie, and I was in February, so I was just like freezing.
Oh, this is gonna be amazing. I've never gone to like a actual like 4D,
Oh, I'm so
3D
excited.
movie.
I literally have seen upwards of 12 4D
This
films.
is gonna be my first experience.
I love that. I love that for you. I love that I'm gonna be there for that. I'm so happy.
I should probably get the Garbo.
Oh yeah, the Garbo.
sweatshirt.
That's what I'm gonna wear.
Garbo sweatshirt, so I could just be in here the entire time.
Yeah,
Be
sort out
I've got one. I love it.
like-
The other day when I got it,
It's sleeveless.
I showed you, Kayla.
Yeah.
In the mailroom, there were so many employees here who had ordered it. There were just a stack of them with different
Yeah.
people's names
Yeah,
waiting to be delivered.
You said there's a good merch drop when you go to the mailroom and you see like just the same
Everyone's
like the
ordered
same
it, yeah.
store packaging
Yeah.
like piled up because everyone wanted like the exact same thing.
it's a very innovative design.
I love the kangaroo pouch on the inside
That's slay.
is
Yeah.
Is
is
a kangaroo pouch on the inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
put
makes
your
it.
Stuff.
Or like you could just be holding your video
Yeah.
game
Yeah.
controller or whatever.
yeah.
You don't have to worry
Oh.
about
That's
it.
what makes it.
Yeah.
Because I was skeptical, and then when I realized there was a kangaroo pouch, it changed everything.
Yeah, and then your arms aren't just hanging stupid at your side.
Yeah, no, they're
Yeah, little, yeah,
Great.
little-
Yeah,
little
and you're
pouch.
just like warm.
What if this is a thing that becomes a thing, like a snuggie or something?
then I think Michael should patent it.
Yeah, probably patent it.
He should probably patent
We should
it.
definitely call it
Hey,
a
guys,
sleeveless
hey,
hoodie.
hey, I'll
and
say this,
patent
though.
Should we
sleeveless
patent
hoodie.
it? How much does a patent cost?
Like $10.
Do it.
No, it's more than that. Though this is funny though because Michael's thing about Garbo is it has to be a shitty product.
Yeah.
And if
He
and
accidentally
it
made a
accidentally
great
made a good
product.
product.
So he
Yeah.
failed.
While the
Damn.
cost of an application, okay. While the costs of an application vary depending on the representation, total costs run from $5,000 to $8,000. These costs incorporate attorney's fees associated with drafting and filing the patent, as well as U.S. Patent Trade Office filing fees. These fees
Homophobic.
typically between $360
That's a lot.
$720. Yeah.
We're gonna definitely have to go to Vegas.
We're gonna have to go to Vegas
Yeah.
again. Oh,
Do you ever hear the story about how
Vegas?
we're gonna have to go to Vegas.
I guess the person who started FedEx
No.
took at one point early in FedEx's history, they were almost out of money. So the person who started FedEx went to Vegas with all the money FedEx had left and gambled it all over the weekend and made enough money to keep FedEx in business.
That's iconic.
And that's how they didn't go under. It's like
That's
he
truly
he
iconic.
took all the money from the company. Was like, all right,
Well,
we're
if
either
you're
gonna have a
go,
company or
if you're
not.
gonna go under anyway,
Might as well.
what are
I
you
don't
gonna
know.
lose?
FTX.
If you're gonna go under anyway,
Well, there wasn't other people's money.
Oh, okay,
That's the difference.
Okay, that's the difference.
if you're gonna go under anyway,
Just do it.
hey, just do it.
Yeah. No,
Listen, whether you win or lose in Vegas that day, the companies, or if you lose in Vegas or you don't go, the outcome is the same. No more company. But if you
He
win,
took-
Can I tell you how much I hated the amount of people smoking in casinos?
Yeah, it's
I
the
walk
only
in
place
there-
you can
it's
smoke
not as
indoors.
bad as it used to be.
But
Yeah, 'cause COVID.
But you've forgotten
yeah,
about smoke. So he took the company's last $5,000 to Las Vegas and won $27,000 gambling on blackjack to
That's
cover
hot.
to cover the company's $24,000 fuel bill.
That's
It kept
hot.
FedEx alive
Yeah.
for one more week.
That's hot girl shit.
Yeah,
I love
Damn.
that.
that's killing it.
I love that. Slay.
Yeah, Vegas just wasn't. It wasn't for me. You know what?
Wait,
I
you didn't
noticed,
like
though?
it?
I loved the people I was with because the
Who'd you go
experience
with?
was fun. I can't name all 15
He can't.
of them, but I
He
went
can't
with
name all
our
15.
guest.
You tweeted some
Lori
photos,
Bird.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lori Bird was with us, which was nice. But it was. I felt a little weird because so everything was paid for.
Yeah.
And I mean that like a lot.
Everything.
Everything was paid for. And I've never been in that type of experience of having a flight paid for, a hotel paid for, having all your food paid for, $200 of credit on room service. Every time you went to a club, you had a private table. Every time you went to the restaurant, you had a private room. And I was like,
Damn.
I know.
Streamers
so I was like,
are wild.
yeah, streamers are wild. And I'm just sitting here like, do I belong here? But the food
Imposter
was good.
syndrome acting
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I was like, the food was really good. And
What was your
I
favorite
had
thing you
fun.
ate?
A tequila shot. No. Favorite thing that I ate would have to be
The banana bag.
there was it's we went to a Mexican Chinese restaurant
Okay.
and there was a chocolate soldier and I forget the name of the soldier. But inside was rich fudge.
Okay.
And it was standing on a bed of ice cream and ginger ice cream and all this mixed nuts and stuff. And you
Chris
had
is
to
drooling.
smash the soldier. In
I
order
feel bad
it
for the
all to-
soldier.
The soldier isn't real.
I'm just imagining he's standing at his attention, guarding the ice cream.
It's supposed to be those like those soldiers that. Yes. I think.
Gotcha.
It's supposed to be like that, but you could smash it and like fudge would come out and land on the ice cream.
That's pretty
and
cool.
The,
So it's blood.
like, stuff. Chris, so the soldier is not real, and I want to make this very clear. I'm not drinking.
Did you do a
or
war
consuming
crime?
The blood. So I came back from Vegas doing a war crime.
The Geneva Convention is really looking for Blizz right now.
But thanks for hiding me here. I appreciate it. Jeez, but yeah, it was really good. It was
We're the
really good food.
Argentina of the situation.
And then there was like little. Have you ever had a goji berry?
Yeah. Magic berry.
They're good.
Yeah.
Right? Am I? It's a red berry.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
fucks
it's
up your
good.
taste buds. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
a
is that what it's
magic
supposed to
berry
do?
is something different than a goji berry.
Oh,
They're-
never mind
yeah.
then. I had the magic berry.
I've
What's a
had magic
magic
berries
berry?
too. They're wild.
It's
Have you ever had a magic berry?
No.
I'll bring him to office.
Yes, we should do
Wait.
a magic berry video. You eat
I got
it,
some at home.
and it coats your tongue in the goo from the berry, and it fucks up your taste buds. So
It changes like the way your taste buds
Work.
Yeah,
so
receive
tart
taste.
stuff is sweet, so you can eat a lemon.
Yeah, you like eat a lemon. You're like, oh, this is the most
tastes-
delicious candy
yeah.
I've ever had.
I
Wait,
bring it in.
we-
Or
should
you
do that.
Wait.
The problem is you do fucked up stuff because you're like, oh, this lemon's so good. Oh, this mustard's amazing. Let me put mustard on this lemon and eat it. Like then you'll be like, wait, what am I doing? Like it's
Yeah.
really delicious, but
Yeah.
I'm eating some fucked up stuff.
And then
you
also
know-
you just like acid burned your entire mouth because
yeah.
you ate 3 lemons.
Well, you know, food combinations don't stop me. I've
True.
had so many things.
Could we?
I think we did a M-berry video on the podcast before.
Yeah, but could we? Yeah, I don't know if this is
Chris is whispering.
immoral.
It's
I know, like
What?
Could we
Whoa.
give Blaine a
No,
M-berry without him knowing
Without him
it,
knowing.
and then we go eat somewhere.
Is that
he's
and he
equivalent to
doesn't know why.
drugging?
and he's like, everything is tasting
It's so weird.
Why is everything so?
No, that's a crime. We can't do that.
I think that's drugging.
I think Chris is trying to roofie.
No,
Blaine.
Yeah,
if we
I
do
think
it in
that's
the berry
drugging.
form,
in the berry form. We give
you
him,
just give him fruit.
and he eats it.
No, we can't do that.
I think
We
that's
can't do
illegal.
that.
I'm
No.
Okay, you're still on video, and people are witnessing you saying we could do a crime.
we're not gonna do a crime.
Don't do it.
You're literally
What?
still. I saw
That
you
was
wink.
so sly.
I saw you wink. Oh
We're not
my
gonna do a
God.
crime.
Nope. No crimes. Don't do
We're not
that.
gonna do
No.
a crime.
Just ask him.
Yeah, just ask.
Okay, here. Maybe,
What if
maybe
we make
we'll
a
do-
popsicle out of
we'll
it?
say, hey, we have an idea, but we want to surprise you with.
Yeah.
No, you make popsicles for the office, but then like
No
one's
one
a
knows.
different color.
What about that? What if
No.
we know no, what if we,
One's
no,
a
no, no, no,
different
no.
color.
Listen, we make a bunch of popsicles. We all eat the popsicles, but no one knows who got it. So then everyone bites
As long
into
as
a-
you tell everyone
no,
ahead
we
of time
tell
and they know
everyone
it's a
that one of the
possibility.
popsicles is different, and then we all eat the popsicles, and then we have a plate of lemons, and we all have to
As
bite
long
at the
as you
same
tell
time.
everyone and you have to test ahead of time that making it into a popsicle wouldn't fuck it up. That like if you
True.
consume it as
Mm.
the popsicle and can freeze it, that it still works.
Yeah,
You're gonna
And then we have
commit
a
crime.
lemon eating competition.
yeah,
It's like someone has an advantage.
yeah.
Would a lime work? I feel like limes are
Yeah,
more
I think-
sour.
It's about acidity.
Yeah, I think it's-
acidity.
It just like flops
Yeah.
flavors.
yeah, like acid is just sweet, or sour is sweet, and then what? It does something else too.
Yeah. I think something was spicy. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've eaten
Yeah.
one. I think
Yeah, I
we
wanna
did
try
a
this
video
berry.
That's,
for the podcast like 5 years ago. It's been a long time.
are those the same ones you have from 5 years ago, or do you
Well,
do
no.
these
They,
recreationally?
yeah, they don't become. They lose their potency over time. So
Oh,
if
really?
they're
I
old,
might need some old.
yeah.
This was like
Could I
a
Amazon order
Christmas
some
thing.
right now?
Yeah.
If you look them up, there's like a
Do the
company that makes
drone
them called
drop.
M-berry.
M-berry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the tablet version. That's not a.
Yeah.
It sounds. I don't know. I feel like we're about to do drugs together or something.
You will feel like you're high or
Wait,
kind of
do
fuck.
you?
Well, no, because you're like you're
'Cause
eating
you're like,
weird
what
things.
the-
You're like this
yeah.
is so good.
Is it called Miracle Berry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have it on tablets. but
Miracle.
I need to buy the.
The tablets are fine.
Yeah.
Those tablets were fine.
snacks?
The tablets are good because they just like you suck on them.
Yeah.
So fruit snacks.
Sure.
He's not listening to us. He just wants fruit
Yeah,
snacks.
yeah.
Fruit snacks.
It just. I don't know fruit snacks.
I've only
sounds
ever had the
good.
tablets. I've never had the fruit snack.
Yeah, I think I just had like the little.
At the tablet. Fruit
Fruit
snack.
snacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are the reviews on the
Okay.
fruit snack? Are they good?
Oh,
You,
it looks
you didn't,
good.
you
There's
didn't
like
care.
They're like it tasted fun. They all tasted funny.
there's 17,281 reviews,
Nice.
and they're mostly
Jeez.
4 or 5. So It's not for children under 3.
Oh
Okay.
damn!
Yeah, the kiddies are missing out.
Yeah. What if you
Okay.
did that? What if you gave it to a 2-year-old and they just altered their taste buds forever?
Probably that's what it does because you're still
Developing all your shit's loose. You're all gummy. Your bones are. You got too many bones in your body.
And your bones are kind of ass.
Your bones are flexible. Like what the fuck? Soft spot ass. Back
You
of your
should
head,
start
you got a
roasting
self-destruct
babies.
button.
I don't think
Yeah.
babies deserve rights.
Fuse some skull plates,
Yeah,
you little baby.
Piece of shit.
God, I think
Oh,
God was
dummy.
never a
oh,
baby
look at
growing
me. I
up.
have 100 more bones in my body than
Yeah.
you because I'm not trusted to fall.
Also, like, why are you
Wait, they
crying
have
in a
that many bones?
Their bones aren't
Haven't
fully
fused,
fused,
so
they're
they're
still-
it's like in like because they're less breakable. I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why are you crying in a restaurant too? Like
That's
there's
cringe.
food there. That's
That's
cringe.
cringe.
Also, we had a baby on our airplane right across from us.
Ew.
And I understand the world is so scary and turbulence is so
Yeah.
scary, but I'm just trying to sleep.
You don't even know what
What would
taxes
you do
are.
if an adult was crying? Would
Because
you
I
have
would
the same
punch them in the
reaction?
face.
Would you have the same reaction, or would you feel because like babies are gonna cry and it's annoying?
Yeah,
but if
well-
an adult was crying,
Like
would you be
how?
like,
Like a baby.
It's more
Like a baby.
difficult.
I'd slap them.
It's more difficult to comfort a child, like a baby,
yeah.
than
Yeah,
an
'cause-
adult.
Yeah.
they're
I would
dumb.
if it's an
They're-
adult, I'm just giving them a Xanax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If it's an
Chill
adult, I'm
out.
like, hey, have you had a
Hey
day?
girl, yeah.
Like,
Hey
are you
girl,
okay?
it's like, hey girl,
Hey girl,
here
here.
you go.
A few months ago, I was on an overnight flight, and there was a baby like across the aisle right next to me, and it was crying quite a bit throughout the flight, and it was an overnight flight, so I was trying to sleep,
Yeah.
and as I was asleep in my dreams, there was a crying baby in my dream.
Oh.
I mean, like my dreams were trying to
Oh.
reconcile the fact that there
The
was a crying
crying
baby in
baby.
real life. So it's like in my dreams,
How did
crying
you
baby.
react to the crying baby in your dream?
I mean, like, why is there a crying baby here? And then like waking up like, oh, it's because the crying baby really exists and is here.
That's the nightmare that you woke up into.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, there's no waking up from this and no getting away from this.
You
Shout
didn't
out
have
to
your
the crying baby.
you didn't have your JBLs in?
Even with my headphones on, I could still hear it. It was so close.
What's your headphone of choice for flying?
For a long time I had some Bose noise canceling ones.
That's what I got.
Those
I
are
got-
great.
Job, bro.
Eventually they broke, but it was like
Mine
after
broke too.
after like 10 years or something. So I switched. I use the AirPods Max now. The ones I
Those
use
are the over ear
from home.
ones.
Yeah.
I got
Oh.
I got the Bose noise canceling, the 35s.
Mm.
They're pretty sick.
QC35. Yeah.
Yeah. The hinge broke on my first pair, which sucks. They were like the custom. They were like the Blackpink custom that they didn't make anymore. I was like, hey guys, can you fix this? And they were like, no, these are unfixable, but we'll send you a replacement. And they sent me the 700s, I think, which are like the step above
Mhm.
or whatever.
Oh, nice.
So they sucked shit.
Oh, never mind.
No, they sucked shit. I had them for 2 weeks and I was like, I can't use these. Like they
Yeah.
canceled nothing, next to nothing. And I called them and I was like, hey girl, I don't like these headphones. And they were like, these are nicer than the ones you had. And I was like, can I just get the ones I had before? And they're like, you want to send back these very
More
expensive headphones
I would have
for
tried.
shittier
Can I
headphones.
try 'em?
I don't have them anymore.
She's already
Oh.
resolved this.
Yeah. But I have my
I would like want to hear test.
Ear
I wanna
test.
hear taste.
But I don't know, something about the set, it just wasn't the same. It wasn't as good.
Mm.
It was weird.
We should do
I hear tasting.
Drugs.
Yes.
in Vegas.
In Vegas.
No,
Is weed legal in
We
Vegas?
should do like a noise canceling like challenge thing or
we did that at RTX when Bose sponsored us.
Wait, we did?
Yeah. Well, I did when I hosted.
That sounds.
That's how I got
fun.
my first pair of Bose headphones.
Yeah.
Not the ones that broke. Those are the in-ear ones. Those okay. So the
I hate
over-ear
in-ears.
ones, there's bleed obviously because they're over your ears. But the Bose in-ear headphones on their medium setting, you could be screaming at me right now and I would not be able to hear you.
I don't like in-ear stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Same.
think that's the limit for like. It's not eye. It's not toes.
Like,
That's the one hole.
if I watch the ear surgery, because I think I remember what it was.
I don't like talking about earwax.
I know, same. Earwigs, those scare
Yeah.
me.
Oh God.
Because I think they're attracted to ears, but they're not. Like they're
Yeah.
really
no,
not.
they're like the little
I-
bugs in ears.
I can deal with regular like pods that go in your ear, but not like the specialized kind that go in.
That
like-
mold to your
Right.
ear.
That's like uncomfortable for
I don't
me.
think those mold. They're like the regular kind.
There's some. Yeah. Oh. You're right. Those are the regular
Yeah.
kind. Yeah. But
I like
have seen
those.
some that like you're supposed to like really put into the ear canal, and I just
Yeah.
don't.
like up in there?
Yeah. I don't trust them.
disgusting.
What if somebody? What if
That
what if a
happened to
kid
me-
picks up your phone and turns the volume all the way up and you explode your
Well,
shit?
One time I had some on that like had different tips you're supposed to put on depending on the shape of your ear
Yeah.
canal,
Mhm.
and I went to take them off, and like the tip came off in my
Oh
ear
no!
as I was on a plane.
The Irisi.
And I was like, I had to go, I had to try to like figure out how to grab it out. It was
Throw
not
up.
good.
And there's a baby crying the whole time.
And then what do you get like tweezers?
In that case, I did need tweezers to grab them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you
That
ever
is
pierced
giving
your
me
friend's ears?
anxiety.
No.
Have
So
you
I
ever-
don't have a. This is gonna make me sound like a serial killer, but I promise I'm not. I just don't know. I don't have
You
a
can't have
gauge for
two.
other people's pain.
That's,
So, like,
that's
my-
sociopath behavior.
No, wait, hold on. It's only with ear stuff. So my friend's hole closed, and you know what I mean. Okay, my friend's hole closed,
like
and
for a pierced ear.
yeah, for a
It's
pierced
still
ear.
funny.
The piercing close. Yes.
Yeah, the piercing closed, and she needed me to re-pierce it, and she was like, "I'm only coming to you because you cannot."
What in the
gauge
Parent
pain."
Trap?
I know it felt like Parent Trap, so I got a little apple and a ice cube. No,
Yeah.
I just got ice cube. But I had to re-pierce it, and it was the coolest fucking thing. I've never re-pierced someone's ear.
You're
I'm
you're
not a
doubling
serial
down
killer.
on the serial killer.
I'm not a serial
You
killer. I
sound
promise.
way
So
too
next-
excited.
So
Podcast,
sounds
you're
cool.
gonna pierce Chris's ear.
Yeah.
if you go to Vegas with me,
Yeah. A cool in
Gus,
exchange, motherfucker.
Guys, I need this, so I need you. I need you
Guys,
to
let's
step
go to
up.
Vegas, please.
Listen, I'm done being bullied. We need to end this.
hey, I'm the one who's gonna get their ear pierced.
It's not bullying. You're gonna look cool.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna be cool as hell.
We're gonna
All
give you a dangly
Yeah.
Ooh,
one.
let's get Chris gauges.
No,
Thanks
let's
for
give him a
watching,
dangly one.
everybody.
A dangly
We're
one
wrapping
gauge.
this up. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.